A lone figure stands in the Senate chambers of Rome, eyes steady, voice calm. A senator, drunk with power, hurls insults, mocking his principles. The room waits for an explosion, retribution, anger, humiliation. But the lone figure merely inclines his head, offers a quiet smile, and responds with a single phrase. "You may insult me, but it is I who decides whether to be insulted." That man was Cato the Younger, a Stoic who embodied unshakable composure. While others played power games, he mastered himself. And in today's world, where disrespect is everywhere, Cato's example is not just history. It is a blueprint. So how do you handle disrespect without losing your dignity, without lowering yourself to the level of those who try to provoke you? Stay with me, because today we unlock the Stoic secret to commanding respect without ever demanding it. Disrespect is a test, an invitation to chaos. The moment someone ridicules you, dismisses your words, or seeks to undermine you, they are, in truth, offering you a choice: react or remain unmoved. For the Stoic, this is the battlefield, not in the streets, not in the courts, but within. Master yourself, and no insult will ever land. Imagine standing before Marcus Aurelius himself, Rome's most powerful man, yet a ruler who never sought revenge. Instead of reacting, he would simply write in his private journal. When another blames you or hates you, or people voice similar criticisms, go to their souls, penetrate inside, and see what sort of people they are. You will find that there is no reason to be racked with anxiety that they hold any particular opinion about you. Do you see it? The true power is not in forcing others to respect you, it is in freeing yourself from the need for their respect at all. Now, let us step into the world of a modern test. A colleague undermines you in a meeting. A stranger insults you online. A friend betrays your trust. Most people react instantly: anger, defensiveness, retaliation. But what does a Stoic do? Seneca, the Roman statesman and philosopher, advised a different response. Pause. Observe. Separate emotion from action. A slight against you is only an opinion, a collection of words and sounds, signifying nothing unless you give it weight. Seneca once wrote, "A wise man is untouched by insults, just as a great tree stands unmoved by the winds that shake its leaves." Imagine that. Picture yourself as an unshakable tree, deeply rooted, towering above the storms of others' emotions. Words, like leaves, may stir around you, but they cannot reach the roots of who you are. So, when someone disrespects you, ask yourself, am I a slave to their words, or am I the master of my response? The greatest warriors often win without drawing their swords. The greatest minds win without speaking a word. Picture Epictetus, the former slave who became one of Rome's greatest philosophers, a man who had suffered, endured, and yet never once gave his enemies the reaction they craved. One day a student asked him, "What should I do when someone speaks ill of me?" Epictetus responded, "If they are correct, then let me learn from them. If they are wrong, then they are mistaken. Why should I be troubled either way?" This is the highest form of strength, not just resisting anger, but transcending it. Imagine being so unbothered that disrespect does not even register as an attack. The greatest fear of those who insult you is that you will not react at all, that their words will be met with indifference, their barbs absorbed into nothingness, because in that moment they realize the truth: you were never beneath them, and they were never above you. Now, let's step into a moment of challenge. You face an insult today, perhaps from a co-worker, a partner, a stranger. You feel the first spark of anger, the instinct to retaliate. But instead of reacting, you remember Marcus Aurelius' words. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. You pause. Breathe. Instead of responding, you offer a slight nod, a knowing smile. You meet their gaze not with hostility, but with the quiet confidence of a person who is in complete control of themselves. And in that moment, they know they have lost, not because you fought back, but because you refused to play their game at all. So now, the challenge is yours. The next time someone disrespects you, do not give them the satisfaction of ruling over your emotions. Do not waste your energy trying to prove your worth to those who do not deserve it. Instead, be the unshakable tree, the immovable mountain, the silent warrior who chooses peace over pride. Strength is not in controlling others, it is in controlling yourself. And when you master this, you will never fear disrespect again. Subscribe for more Stoic wisdom, and remember, the only power others have over you is the power you give them.